Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to the Belgrade Bruton Rosa Gym here for the Central Minnesota Conference volleyball matchup between the visiting Maple Lake Irish and your home team, the Belgrade Bruton Rosa Jaguars. The Irish come into this game 14-5 overall with a 4-0 mark in the conference. Their starters, they're going with number 2 senior setter Ella Keeble, number 4 freshman outside hitter Alex Keeble, number 5 Taylor Hess, she's a senior right side hitter for the Irish. Also another senior, number 9 Kylie Edmondson, outside middle hitter. Another senior, number 10 Emma Jude, middle outside. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Irish is number 12 middle hitter junior Gwen Guyan. And for the Belgrade Bruton Rosa Jaguars, they're going to be going with senior number 3 defensive specialist Tasia Marthaler. Another senior defensive specialist, number 4 Kylie Winter. Senior setter, number 6 Kaylee Fisher. The sophomore in the middle, number 7 Brooklyn Fisher. And a couple of juniors rounding out the starting lineup. A middle, number 13 Allison Dingman. And number 14 outside hitter Ava Mueller. The Jaguars come into this contest with a 17-7 record overall and 4-0 mark in the conference as well. So big implications on the line for this game here. I'm joined along with Tessa Halverson here tonight as we take in this great game of volleyball. Big pink night here.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Usually BBE and Maple Lake produce good games when they play against each other. So I'm excited for a good, tough game here.
Yeah, BBE won on their home court this past Tuesday night against Hancock. They ended up dropping that third set, but came back and took that fourth set pretty handedly. But over this past weekend, they were in the Alexandria tournament. They started off beating Ada Borup, who they lost to previously in the Crosby-Ironton tournament. And then they ended up beating 3A teams Rocori and Big Lake to make it to the championship, where they played Alec, and they went to a deciding third set with them and ended up losing that one close, from what I've heard. So that's a big weekend for the Lady Jags, and gearing up, we're getting closer and closer towards playoffs here. So it's time to start playing their best volleyball and get a few wins, and especially this one here, going up against Maple Lake. They're sitting at the latest QRF in AA, number 14 overall in that AA field, and volleyball is just crazy. They got some tough teams there, and the Jaguars come in their latest QRF at number 7 in Class A. So 2 highly ranked teams in the state, each in their respective classes. So like you said, it should produce a real good game here.
Yeah, and a lot of these girls from the smaller schools like single A and double A play all 3 sports, and so these girls know each other. They played each other in multiple sports, so it'll be a good game.
Taylor Hess serves it over. Jaguars send it over.
First block from Allison Dingman. It's a tight set. Mueller gets it off the block for a BBE point.
Yeah, Ella Keeble on that outside of the block there, just couldn't turn her hands in, and the Jaguars will score first here on the kill from Mueller.
Emily Kern to serve. Ball from Jude got picked up, but nobody there, kind of middle in the way there.
Bryn Elson-Peter, she's a senior. She's wearing the green jersey, the libero jersey for the Maple Lake Irish. And on the Jaguar side, wearing the white jersey is Emily Kern. Tough serve there.
Tip over the net from Brooklyn Fisher.
And that first swing from Kylie Edmondson sails out of bounds from the right side. But you could see her in warm-ups. She definitely feels comfortable swinging, and she was putting balls to the ground real fast. So look for Maple Lake to go to her tonight.
Right.
Kaylee Fisher now back to serve for the Jaguars. Good touch block there from the Jaguars.
Right side to Abby Berge. That gets picked up. Keeble goes outside. Edmondson gets the kill.
Yeah, she saw that hole. She went right side short and put her down for the Irish.
Gwen Guyan in for the Irish.
Emma Jude now serving.
Going outside to Berge. That's get tipped over, picked up from the Irish. Back over for the Jaguars. Outside again for Mueller. That gets blocked. Out of bounds.
So that block from Guyan and Keeble on that outside just couldn't turn in, and that's a couple off the hands and out of bounds for the Jaguars. Now Ava Mueller goes back to serve. So after getting a couple kills for the Jaguars, she goes in the back row. Big swing in the middle, blocked and couldn't be handled.
Berge was there with the block, but she couldn't quite dig it out of the net. Those are tough ones. Taylor Hess back in for the Irish.
Ella Keeble, the setter for the Irish, back to serve. Good serve.
Hess gets a shot on the right side. Paige Rupp gets blocked, sent back over. Miscommunication for the Irish, and BB gets a point.
Yeah, those are the points you want to eliminate early in this match. Get them out of here and play clean volleyball the rest of the way. Good hand on here. Dig pink night. Students are all out. Everyone is wearing their pink. It's good to see the sea of pink back in the stands, as that one was sent over there.
Edmondson on the right side gets the kill.
All knotted up here at 4 and early in this first set. Good float serve.
Outside to Dingman. That gets blocked. Picked up from Kern, but onto the back of the court. No one was there. Exchanging points pretty steadily here in the first set.
Out of system for the Jaguars. Free ball sent over.
It's going to go right side to Hess. Out of bounds.
She's got a big arm for that right side. Usually a lot of times you don't see.
Lefty too, yeah. Kylie Winter into serve for the Jaguars. Going to go outside to Keeble. Down the line and in.
Smart shot there. She saw line, didn't hit it very hard. She just saw it and put it in for the Irish inbounds. And
that was freshman Alex Keeble. There's 2 Keebles on the team. I'm sure their sisters are cousins, so it's fun to see cousins or siblings on both sides of the net. Ooh, that's a double.
Yeah, Tessa's referring to the Jaguars side. They have cousins Brooklyn Fisher and setter Kaylee Fisher. Sophomore and junior, so it's a little bit of a connection, yeah. It's good to see him. And that one from the libero, Elson Pitter, that one goes out of bounds.
Paige up back to serve.
Edvinson digs in the back row. Keeble.
Outside to Keeble. Off the block. She went high up the hands there. Paige Rupp just couldn't quite get to it. Tasia Marthaler goes back in for her for the back row.
Pass back to serve now again for the Irish. And that one goes long. So, a couple of missed serves back to back, and the Jaguars cut the lead to 1 again.
Allison Zanders in for the Irish. Kern serving currently for the Jaguars.
Went to
Brooklyn
Keeble.
Fisher blocks that, gets over for the Jaguars, see what they can do. Out to Mueller, that gets blocked. Tasia Marthaler picks it up. In the middle for Brooklyn Fisher, she sends over a free ball.
Keeble. Tasia Marthaler picks that one up. Sent over.
Back row. Kern digs that up. It's going to bounce off of the Raptors. BB sends a free ball over. The slide for Emma Jude works for Maple Lake. That was probably the longest rally we've seen so far.
Yeah, that was some good volleyball. Big rally building, and that's a big momentum builder for a team to build or to win those long rallies. And just like that, Alex Keeble puts that one into the net.
Couple service errors here to start the first set for the Irish. That's definitely not what you want to see, but they're getting used to the court. Expect that to kind of change throughout the night.
Kaylee Fisher now serving for the Jaguars. Good deep serve, handled nicely. Edmondson, dig by Kern.
Dig.
Sent deep, Tasia Marthaler there to cover. And that's off the hands on the swing there from Ava Mueller. Good out-of-system kill. The Jaguars kind of mishandled that first ball, but a good bump set all the way across the court to Mueller, off the hands. Keeble handles that.
Outside to Edmondson. Right through the block.
That's what you're talking about. That was a big swing there, right through the block. She gets up there too. She can see the court very well from there.
Looks pretty effortless for her. She has a nice vertical. She gets it done. Jude to serve. Ooh, free ball over for BBE. Tasia Marthaler saved that one. Going outside to Edmondson again. Sneaks it right through the block again for a kill.
Yeah, so the block for BBE is there, but they just aren't pressing across, or they're not getting, or Edmondson just going right through it. So look for the Jaguars to clean up that block and try getting that cleaned up.
Another service error for the Irish. That's really is what kind of is keeping BBE in this first set right now. Both teams are playing pretty scrappy to start, but those service errors are really keeping the Jaguars within one or two. Mueller with a float serve. Keeble's going outside to Edmondson. Kern picks it up. Free ball over for the Jaguars. That's going to be a double contact.
Yeah, that's hard when you're trying to get a lot of it behind it, but it's just that set. And a lot of times that happens for people that aren't setters. Yeah.
Hess back in for the Irish. Keeble serving, the senior. Bullet serve. Another free ball for the Irish. Keeble has to pick that up. Goes right back over. Out. Oh, another double contact.
And we're going to get a timeout here called by BBE coach Tiffany Breitbach here as the Irish have built out to a 3-point lead, 13-10, and we'll take a break. We'll be back. Out of the timeout here for the Jaguars. What do you think they're looking to clean up here early, Tessa?
Just kind of get a good pass on this serve here. Get a good set. Not really what just happened.
Yeah. Out of the middle.
That was Guyan. Brooklyn Fisher on the right side. That gets dug up through the rafters. There's the first point of the night. Welcome, Maple Lake, to the BBE gym.
Yeah.
The light's still shaking up there. They'll adjust to it.
Yeah, the gym here is pretty short to height, and balls bounce around like ping pong balls all the time here, so we'll see how the Irish deal with that.
Edmondson with a quick one on the right side. That gets dug up by Kaylee Fisher. Abby Berge just a light roll over the net. Hess on the right side gets dug up. Outside to Paige Rupp, gets tipped.
Joust there.
Outside to Edmondson. Mueller digs that up, tight on the net. Kaylee Fisher digs it out.
Nicely.
Tip. Kaylee Fisher digs that up. That was a really nice save, and unforced error there. That's unfortunate. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, another strong rally from both teams, playing scrappy all the way around. And Maple Lake wins it again. So look for BBE to try to win those long rallies. That definitely plays a big part in the long run here.
Nice
Serve
pass.
handled.
Paige Rupp in the middle. That gets dug up from Edmondson. Outside to Keeble.
And that
That's
one's in. Freshman Alex Keeble from the outside gets a strong swing. She's got 3 kills on the night. Edmondson to serve again.
Kern with a nice pass in the middle for Rupp. That gets tipped. Senior Keeble picks that up. Hess on the outside, right side. Couldn't quite get the angle on that.
Kylie Winter now in for the Jaguars to serve, down by 3, 15-12 here, first set.
Nice serve from Kylie Winter. In the middle, that's a block touch. Paige Rupp picks it up. Going for a slide for Allison Dingman. Edmondson picks that up. Right side to Hess, that gets blocked. Sent right back over, see what BBE can do with it. Outside to Rupp, that's a quick ball right down the line. That's her set, that quick outside.
What a good...
Doesn't really give the blockers a chance to set up. That's, if they keep feeding her like that, she'll have a good night.
Yeah, they got to set Rupp and Dingman on that slide in that same rally, so Dingman faked that slide and the ball ended up going outside, and just as that goes, Hess with the kill. But the Maple Lake blockers were kind of crossed up. They didn't really know who the ball was going to go to on that long rally, so...
You give the middle one opportunity, and that middle on the opposing side has to stay with them, so opens up a lot of outsides opportunity. Rupp with another kill.
And she does that a lot too. If that set is too low from Kaylee Fisher, she likes to throw it off the hands of the blocker. Rupp serving again for the Jaguars. Strong serve.
And outside to the freshman. Keeble gets picked up from Kern. Back row for Kylie Winter. Off the block.
In the rafters.
That gets
handled.
Saved. Ooh, that's a double.
Yeah, that's going to be a double. Kind of a little delayed call. Didn't really know if it was going to come, but definitely was a double there.
Judgment call from the refs. It seems like they're going to be calling a lot of doubles tonight if they're starting early in the first set.
Yeah.
Just got to be consistent. Bullet serve from Rupp. It's going to be a free ball over. Block from Allison Dingman. Free ball over. Outside, that's a double.
Yeah.
Rough start here to the first set with these sets here.
Yeah.
A lot of double contacts.
I bet that's like 5 or 6 calls already.
Yeah.
Hess now back to serve for the Irish, leading 17-15. Dump, Elson Peter there. Touch block handled nicely by Kern.
Out to Mueller, block.
And that's a block and out of bounds. The up official kind of laughed. The ball kind of came at him afterwards.
Now these girls aren't afraid to swing. A lot of the time they're just going right through the block. Kern with a short serve. Kaylee Fisher's going to get up and push it to the outside. Ooh, that's a great dig.
And there's the rafters again, and kind of some miscommunication. That one didn't really get too much affected there, but...
The Irish just kind of made a circle around that ball. Everyone kind of watched it drop.
Yeah, have a little campfire.
All tied up now, 17s.
Strong serve. Edmondson handles that nicely. Keeble to Keeble.
Back row for Kylie Winter. That gets picked up. Tip. Kylie Winter picks that up. Outside to Mueller. Blocked and off the block.
Yeah, that block of Jude and Keeble just a little too slow getting up there.
Mueller's really using that the right side's hands. If she would just turn that in a little bit, it'll just go right back on the other side of BB's court.
And there she goes down the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Irish. BBE has jumped out now and built their own lead of 19-17. We'll be back after this.
fire in this first set.
Yeah, Ava's definitely mixing up her swings. We are having Ava Mueller is mixing up her swing. She's going line, she's going cross, and she's going cut. So it's hard for Maple Lake's block. There's a block from Mueller. And the Jaguars have ball again. They're going middle. No one in the middle, though. So kind of a miss hit there from Fisher. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to kill that momentum that you built all set now. So we'll see if the Jaguars answer here. Alex Keeble now serving.
Nice jump serve from Keeble. In the middle, the Brooklyn Fisher that rolls, gets picked up. Going outside, Edmondson with the tip. Kylie Winter can pick that up, but not quite.
(21-19). Freshman Keeble leaves that one just short. So another service error here as Berge checks back in and Kaylee Fisher goes back to serve.
Short.
And that one gets caught in the tape for Kylie.
Service errors are very contagious. That's definitely a true thing in volleyball. We'll see if Emma Jude can get this one over.
Abby Berge handles that nicely in the back row.
Nice set on the right side.
Ava Mueller, she can hit from anywhere, huh?
They have no answer for her right now. The block's not really up there. That was kind of, I don't know if they were expecting her on the right side there, but that's definitely something they're going to talk about at the end of this first set here.
Well, Mueller's back in the back row. She serves a hard one across.
Edmondson with the attempt on the outside, gets picked up. Brooklyn Fisher on the right side, gets dug up. We're going to set it up again. Outside to Paige Rupp. Quick one. Off the hands of the freshman. Set point, BBE.
And we're going to get our second timeout called here by the Irish as the Jaguars have set point, 24-20. We're back here. Jaguars have set point. Ava Mueller serving 24-20. Student sections for both teams getting into it.
Tough serve. Another free ball. Maple Lake has to get over the net. Back to Brooklyn Fisher.
And there it is.
Out that first set.
That's a way to bounce back. They kind of had a shaky start to that first set, and then after that timeout for a couple points after, they really looked strong after that. So Jaguars take set one, 25-20. We're back here at the Belgrade Bruton El Rosa Elementary Gym. BBE takes set 1, 25-20, as we gear up for set 2 action. BBE was feeding Ava Mueller with the long help of a lot of girls could step up and in different places. So we'll look for the Jaguars to keep sharing the ball as well as feeding Ava Mueller when she's in the front row. Maple Lake will probably clean up some service errors here, and
Emma Jude comes back onto the court. She was getting looked at by the trainer. We'll see something maybe with her ankle getting taped up, or
yeah, it looks like she's going down and fixing her brace a little bit. So we'll see if she got taped up. So look for that. We didn't see anything that happened in that first set, but I did see Coach Marty Keeble for Maple Lake come over and grab the trainer and bring him over. So that could be something to look forward to watch for. Tasia Marthaler is back to serve, as we just need a volleyball to serve and play volleyball with.
yeah, I don't expect the Irish to take this set lightly. They're definitely going to come back with a lot of power.
Yeah, we'll see how BBE plays too. Keep serving tough. They go middle
Jude in the middle.
to Jude.
Oh,
and no
tough
one there.
miscommunication there for the Jaguars.
Not how you want to start out that first set, or the first point of this set.
Hess to serve in the back. Right side to Dingman. Off the tape, that gets brought up. Free ball over for BBE. Behind is Mueller.
In the middle.
That's a new one.
Yeah, if you're Maple Lakes Walkers, you're kind of playing the where is Mueller going to hit from.
Yeah, and that definitely is really good for the BBE Jaguars, because that opens up a lot of opportunities. They're going to be following her a lot of the night, and so a lot of other hitters will be open. Kylie Winters there for the tip. Mueller on the outside, right through the block, comes back over, tips it over, gets picked up. Ella goes outside to Alex, but right in the net.
Emily Curran now back to serve for the Jaguars. Senior libero holds school record for digs now.
Outside to Jude. That gets picked up, but couldn't quite get there.
Alex Keeble, the freshman for the Irish, now serving. She's tried going short a couple times. We'll see what she does here. And she's not had it from the service line. You can tell after that serve she's frustrated with herself. It's got to have a lot of nerves coming into a gym like this where the student section is 4 rows deep and loud and getting on you.
Right.
That serve handled nicely.
Outside to Edmondson, right through the block. Jude goes back to serve, and Gwen Guyan comes in the front row.
She's a middle for the Irish.
That
And
was
that's
a
in.
good serve.
Right in that back corner.
I don't blame BB. Maple Lakes had some hard time serving this first set and beginning of second, so let that one. That was a good look. Right side, Mueller gets a little roll shot over outside to Edmondson. I don't know if that quite made it over the tape. 4 contacts.
Yeah, that one just got slung back in the tape and there. And Mueller will go back to serve for the Jaguars. Float serve handled nicely by Allison Peter.
Mueller with a dig. Edmondson is going to set it back up again. Ella's going to try to tip. That gets picked up from Kern. Fisher in the net.
You've seen that a couple of times with the Jaguars going back in their slides. They're going a little too early and kind of have to sit there and wait for the ball, and then ended up hitting in the net or out of bounds.
Ella Keeble back to serve.
And that one's too strong.
You can tell these teams have done their scouting reports on each other. I don't know if Ella Keeble has gotten a kill tonight off that tip. BB has been there for every single one of her tips. Brooklyn Fisher with a nice serve. Free ball over, nobody's there.
Just some more miscommunication for the Jaguars, letting that ball fall. But if you're the Irish, you got to build off that and go with it. You'll take those points whenever you can get them. And another unforced error for the Jaguars. Out of system. You just have to get that ball over and then get back to play defense on that.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of talk going on for BBE right now. Edmondson with a nice serve. That ball goes in the rafters. Uh-oh.
And Coach Tiffany Breitbach is going to take her timeout. She wants to stop this bleeding right away and talk about it. Maple Lake leads this one 8-5 early in the second set. We're back here at the Belgrade Bruton Rosa Gym. Maple Lake has built an 8-5 lead here early in the second set. Kylie Edmondson, the senior, is back to serve for the Irish. She's on a run. The Jaguars have not been talking a lot. A lot of easy balls falling to the floor.
In the middle for Paige Rupp. Somebody was in the net.
Yeah, I think that was Paige.
Nothing gets called. Maple Lake's just finding the open spots right now. BBE is also not communicating, and Lynn Ball's just hit the floor.
Yep, Mueller was kind of running back saying, was I in or out? I didn't hear anything. Nice up from Berge.
Rupp in the middle gets blocked, that gets picked up. Kern's going to go outside to Dingman.
The tape kind of helped there. I don't know if it got off the block, but the tape kind of helped and spun that right to the ground.
Kylie Winter back into serve.
Good spin and serve from Kylie Winter.
Pass on the right side gets dug up. That's a little help from the tape. Paige Rupp on the outside gets blocked. BBE digs it up. Dingman off the block. We're going right side. Free ball over for BBE. Going in the middle of the Rupp. Off the block.
Yeah, she definitely took a lot off that swing and just kind of lightly tapped it and hit off the block, and that's a smart shot.
They're trying something new now that Kaylee Fisher is up in the front row of the second set, where the outside comes kind of in the middle. They kind of switch up, confuses the block up in the front.
There's a big swing there in the middle from Gordon Guy, and that was a really good set there from Ella Keeble, too.
Jude on the outside gets stuffed. Brooklyn Fisher on the block there.
The sophomore for the Jaguars with the block. Emily Kern now serving.
Ooh, tripped up there. Gets it over. Blocked and out of bounds.
Ava Mueller goes back to what she was doing in that first set, just hammering it off the hands and out of bounds. Jaguars now take the lead at 12-11. Emily Kern still serving for the Jaguars.
In the middle for Jude, that gets tipped. Kylie Winters there to pick it up. In the middle for Brooklyn Fisher, that gets tipped. Ooh. Nice off the block there for Edmondson.
Yeah, she hit that one out of the back row, and now she comes into the front row. So look to see if they can get her going.
Freshman Alex Keeble to serve. Gonna go outside. Tight ball off the block that gets picked up. Nobody's up there for the Jaguars.
Outside again.
Oh, that almost went off her head, I feel like.
Yeah, only one blocker up there against Mueller. She got a hand on it, but just couldn't control that one there. Kaylee Fisher now serving.
Tough serve. There's an ace.
And we're going to get a timeout here from Maple Lake as the Jaguars have now jumped out to a 14-12 lead. Jaguars have jumped out to a 14-12 lead here in the second set after a slow start again for the Jaguars in that early in that second set. So we'll see if the Irish come back, and they haven't looked bad in this second set, just a lot of miscommunication. That's kind of been the story for both teams here in the second set. So look for that to clear up.
Right. Ooh.
Wow, good serve there.
Kaylee Fisher with a back-to-back aces. Edmondson on the outside gets picked up from Kaylee Fisher off the block. Almost another miscommunication there. Berge just gets a nice roll shot over the net, and that's a kill. Maple Lake looking a little down right now. Can't really get things strung together.
Kaylee Fisher now serving again for the Jaguars. Xander
in the middle. Too much, that goes out of bounds.
So the Jaguars are on a little roll here.
This might be the biggest lead the whole match so far.
I think the last set was 25-20, so this ties the lead of the biggest one, but that ended the set. So 5 points here.
Nice serving run from Kaylee Fisher. Going outside to Edmondson. Right down the line, they get a kill. Hopefully it brings some energy to this Irish team.
Yeah.
Jude to serve in the back. Nice float serve. Going right side to Mueller. Roll shot picked up from
Set her out.
Edmondson gets blocked. Going right back to Edmondson. Gets blocked, picked up. Oh. That's hard when that ball gets blocked and they try to dig it up and it goes right back in the net. That's hard to pick it back up.
Especially because both of them were swinging their arms. They probably didn't know who actually got that contact.
Free ball over. Mueller pushes it over. Keeble goes outside to Edmondson. There's a big swing on the outside.
Yeah, the Jaguar block followed to the middle, and they had no one up there on that block. Edmondson.
And Ella Keeble is front row right now, so they got to watch for her to do that tip. Free ball over, see what Maple Lake can do. Outside Edmondson, hot hand, right through the block.
And with Maple Lake storming back of their little run of their own, 17-16, BBE will take a timeout. We're back here at the Belgrade Bruton Rosa Elementary Gym. The Jaguars take their first timeout of the set as Maple Lake has stormed back after the Jaguars led it 17-12. They've went on a 4-point scoring run of their own here and back within one. So out of this timeout, probably look for some blocking scheme to slow down Edmondson on that outside.
That serve for Maple Lake's really doing BBE some issues right now. In the middle is Brooklyn Fisher with a nice pull. That's a smart move from Kaylee Fisher to get to that middle. They knew Mueller was having a good night, so they're probably going to camp out on her. So give other Jaguars a try.
Yep.
She succeeds.
Especially coming out of that timeout,
Yeah.
And that one's too
much.
strong there from Mueller. Trying to keep that pressure on with the serving hard and keeping them out of system.
Hess
Just
comes
too
in the
hard.
front row. Ella Keeble back to serve, the senior. It's a little off. Out to Paige Rupp. She has to roll it over. Gonna go outside to Edmondson.
Yeah,
Edmondson's having a good second set.
she's up to 12 kills on the night.
Tied at 18 here. Ooh,
Yeah, that one was.
that's a tough one.
Yeah, just went straight through the setter's Fisher's hands there. And the Irish have now taken their first lead in a very long time.
Yep. Ace serve from Ella Keeble.
And now you get the Maple Lake bench going a little more. They're showing a lot more.
They're going nuts.
Yeah, they're showing a lot more effort out there right now. So look for the Jaguars to clean this up here.
Short serve. There's another ace. Maple Lake has really picked it up the second half of the second set. Nice serving run from Ella Keeble. Nice by Kaylee Fisher to save that.
Out of system.
Outside Edmondson. Kern picks that one up. Going out to Paige Rupp. She tips it. Ella picks it up. Right side to Hess. Roll shot. Gets picked up from Abby Berge. Kern sets it up for Rupp. That's going to be a free ball coming over for the Jaguars. Let's see what they do. That's a tough free ball. Set. Tip. Outside to Edmondson. Too much.
Wow.
That was a really nice rally there between the two teams. Avery Cisniak's in for Brooklyn Fisher.
Nice up there.
Outside to Paige Rupp. Gets dug. Right side to Hess. Gets tipped. Kern's right there. Right side to Cisniak.
And that's in. Oh, and the up ref says out
A
there.
little too far. Brooklyn
So
Fisher comes back in.
trust in the senior though. Kaylee Fisher right away. I mean, Avery Cisniak comes in, gives her the ball to swing on that, and puts a good ball there, just a little too far out.
Yep. Berge in the middle. Nice combination there. Keeps BB alive.
That was much needed. That was a big kill for them.
Brooklyn Fisher to serve. Short serve. That goes right over. See what BB can do. Outside tight set. Off the block. Gonna go outside to Edmondson. Hot hand. Gets dug up. Can't quite get there.
Good effort there from Fisher in the back row, but Edmondson has just had her way in the second set.
Set point here in the second set. Edmondson goes back to serve.
If you're the Jaguars, you're trying to just get some momentum going into this third set. And
Page
They
up in
go-
the middle, too far.
No touch, and that one's out. So Maple Lake, after the slow start, they climb back and they battle through and end up taking this one 25-19. So we will go to a third set, all knotted up here at 1 set apiece. We'll be back after this. We're gearing up here for third set action, actually. After the Maple Lake Irish came back and took the second set from the Jaguars 25-19. The end of that second set, the Jaguars kind of fell apart, but also Maple Lake started to get their feet under themselves and really start playing the volleyball that we thought they were going to be playing at the beginning of this game.
Yep. I think everybody here knew that it was going to be a competitive match and Maple Lake wasn't just going to let up right away. So this third set will be interesting. A lot of emotion going on both sides. You can tell that this game means a lot to a lot of the girls. So it's nice to see that they care so much about the sport.
Yeah, so this game has very big implications, not only with QRF and playoff seedings for both of these teams, but also for the conference. After this game, if the season would end tonight, the winner of this would be the conference champ. So it's a very big game with a lot riding on it. There's a swing for Allie Dingman, nicely handled.
Back row in the net. We haven't seen that yet tonight. Hess attempt something from the back row. She's usually just in the serve in the back and then comes out.
So Hess comes off and Allison Zander, senior, comes in for her. Emily Kern. Good strong serve, handled nicely by Elson Peter in the back row.
Outside to Jude, gets blocked. Fisher on the block.
There's the cousin block. Jaguars jump out now, 2-0. Emily Kern, back serve.
Nice float serve for Kern. Outside to Jude again, right in the net.
There's a lot of emotion there after these first couple of points from the Jaguars. That's good to see after that second set did not go their way at the end.
Yeah.
You could see the frustration.
Short serve there.
Out of system.
Outside to Alex down the line. Kylie Winters there to pick it up. Outside to Mueller. Right through that block.
So the Jaguars starting out strong as they did in that second set and at the end of that first. So we'll see if the Jaguars can keep going on this.
Little much.
Yeah, after a nice serving run, Kern serves that one deep.
Alex Keeble to serve. Marthaler gets that one up nicely. Out to Mueller. Dug up, but goes right into the fan section.
Winter off, Berge in for the Jaguars in the front row. Kaylee Fisher, senior setter, back to serve.
Nice pass, it's gonna get tipped. Mueller's there to block it.
Yeah, that joust won by
She read that
Mueller
really
there.
well.
Yes.
That's hard when that's such a tight pass on the net. Not much that Ella could do with it. That's an overpass again. Kaylee Fisher's there to pick it up. People in the front row were kind of looking at each other. Was that a touch off the block? Nobody saw it. It's tough in high school. You don't have the challenge system. You know, there's no cameras to review it or anything. It's really the ref's decision.
And they rely a lot on the two Lionel officials as well. And
nice set for Kaylee Fisher.
And that was off the block there, yeah.
Maple Lake does not like that.
But
Ava Mueller back to serve.
Strong
Big
serve.
Outside to Edmondson. Dug up, see if BB can get it. Kaylee Fisher fishes it out. That's tough.
Yeah, that one was just too close to the net there, too close to the pole, and Brooklyn couldn't really do much with that.
The senior Ella Keeble back to serve. That net has not been Maple Lake's trend this evening. Almost seems like an unfair advantage for for Maple Lake.
Student section really getting on them.
Going right side to Edmondson. That gets blocked from Paige Rupp. BBE is rolling in this third set.
And we're going to get our first timeout of the set here. Marty Keeble's team kind of slow off the gun here, and the Jaguars are coming out red hot. They lead at 9-3. We're back here. Brooklyn Fisher now serving for the Jaguars as they lead this one 9-3 early in the third set. Short serve, good serve there.
Ooh.
And there's Allie Dingman on the overpass.
You could see her getting ready to wind up. Her eyes got huge. She was ready for that coming over. She got excited. That was awesome.
She's got a big smile on her face still.
10-3.
Another
Short
good serve.
It's going to go outside. Oh, free ball over for Maple Lake. See what BBE does with it here. Outside. Dingman off the block. Nobody
And
there.
it falls down. So the Jaguars with some strong serving again to start this third set.
Definitely.
Keeping Maple Lake out of system and getting a lot of free balls. That serve handled nicely. Back row to Hess. And that one's going to sail out off the block.
Good run for BBE. We'll see how Maple Lake responds.
Edmondson now back to serve for the Maple Lake Irish, so we'll see who they go to while she's in the back.
Right side to Abby Berge. That gets blocked. Nobody quite there to get it off the block there. We'll see if BBE can side out here. Quick side out.
This is a rotation that BB's got stuck in a couple of times, so we'll see how if they can get out of it. A good serve, nicely handled. Oh.
That's out. Yeah, Edmondson has a tough serve in the back. She's kind of a threat no matter where she is, front or back row.
And a lot of big blockers, a lot of strong blockers for Maple Lake up here too.
It's going to be an overpass. BB's getting quiet. Maple Lake's coming back. The fan section is barking at Edmondson as she's going back to serve.
Another
That's a
good
nice
serve.
Haley Fisher's going to push it over. Edmondson's there. They're going to go right side to Hess. Right down the line. Too much for Kern.
And the Jaguars are going to call their first timeout of this third set. So after the Jaguars go on their big run, Maple Lake is answering here with Edmondson back at the service line. Jaguars lead it 11-8. Kylie Edmondson back to see if she can continue this strong serving run she's been on and the run for the Irish, and she does just that with a ace. Emily Kern mishandles that, and that swings back and hits off the scoreboard, or off the backboard of the hoops that are up, but very close to the.
Oh, that one would have been sailing out. Free ball over. See what Maple Lake does. Right side to Hess. Kaylee Fisher gets it off the rafters. BB scrambling. Ooh. A lot of mistiming here. Out to Paige Rupp. Quick set. Maple Lake in the net. Hess knew it right there.
Yep. So the Jaguars catch a break there off that big run.
Kylie Winter back to serve. Tight set. Ooh.
Oh.
Two Jaguars going for the ball. Both missed. That communication is just missing for the Jaguars a lot of the time.
Yep. You got to think that's middle ball right there. Allison Peter, strong serve. Out of system.
Back row.
Mueller, smart shot there.
In the middle, Jude, one gets a block touch. Kaylee Fisher gets tipped. That's picked up from Keeble. Backside to Hess, right through the net. Good idea from Maple Lake, just a little too low. Timing wasn't quite there. Paige Rupp goes back to serve.
You can tell they don't seem as fluent without Edmondson in that front row, though. I mean, they don't really have that one go-to. That's a bullet of a serve there.
That'll be a free ball for the Jaguars. Tough free ball getting sent over. Dingman in the middle, that's tipped. Hess picks that up. It's going to be a roll shot over. Outside to Mueller. Off the block.
And there it is, off the block again for Mueller. She is in the teens. I can't see. There's the pull. 17?
I don't know. Don't trust me.
Yeah, don't trust us.
I can't see it.
Edmondson unofficially has 15, and there. So the Jaguars now lead this one 17-11 here in this third set. That's been on a couple of runs, big runs for the Jaguars, with a little run there in the mix for Maple Lake, but it's definitely been a game of runs. So Emily Kern will look to keep this run going for the Jaguars with the float serve. Edmondson handles it nicely. Outside Jude, off the block.
Kaylee Fisher gets a touch block, but BB can't pick it up. Been a lot of highs and lows for both sides during interesting sets during the set here. Alex Keeble to serve. One in the middle for Brooklyn. Off the block. Alex Keeble gets it picked up. Outside to Edmondson. Off the block. Another battle of the outsides here at the elementary school.
It's been a lot of that. Those right side blockers for both teams just not turning their hands in, and
that's a lucky serve there for Alex Keeble. Maple Lake's coming back. Right side to Berge, she tips it, that gets picked up. Back row for Edmondson. Kaylee Fisher picks that up. Outside to Paige Rupp, she'll take a rip. Right in the middle.
What a great accidental kill there.
Yeah.
Sorry we're experiencing some technical difficulties here.
It's Riley's fault.
It is not. Thank you, though.
Definitely is.
Good eye there from Keeble as Kylie Winter's serve goes out of bounds. Elson Peter, libero for the Irish, back to serve here, down 3, 23-20.
Nice pass up. Tip.
Smart tip there, and that is in.
Smart move from Kaylee Fisher.
Set point here for the Jaguars.
Paige Rupp back to serve. She's been pretty good serving tonight. And a service error. BBE is going on a run of its own of service errors.
That's really allowed Maple Lake to keep going and stay in this game.
Taylor Hess back to serve. Nice easy serve over the net. It's going to go outside David Mueller. Oh, that's out. Hit the antenna first before it contacted any Maple Lake players, so that's a point for Maple Lake.
So 24-22, set point still stands. Pass, another float serve over.
Going to Allison Dingman. That gets dug up. Going to go outside to Alex Keeble, rolled over. Outside, try again for Mueller. That gets blocked. Outside again for Mueller. Try a different shot. Right through the block. BBE takes set 3.
Wow, what a job there from Maple Lake to keep battling through that and put some pressure on the Jaguars. They had that set for what looked like it could have been wrapped up, but Maple Lake battles back and the Jaguars end up taking it 25-22. We're getting set here to start fourth set action. Jaguars took that last set 25-22. They took the first set by a score of 25-20, and Maple Lake took their lone set 25-19. Tasia Marthaler will get us going here in this fourth set. Jaguars looking to close this out on their home court. Short serve and an ace to start it off.
That's a nice way to start off the fourth set. Get some energy for your team. way better than the alternative of those service errors that we've been seeing tonight.
Yes, hopefully that gets cleaned up both teams and we have a strong fourth set.
Ooh, that gets free ball over for Maple Lake.
And
Dingman
there it
catches
hits the end
line.
line. Nice kill on that slide from Allie Dingman. Tasia Marthaler keeps them out of system again. And another free ball.
Going to Dingman in the middle, tip. There's
Smart
that spot
shot.
again.
Smart shot.
That was really smart of Kaylee Fisher to see that the block was kind of leaning towards Ava Mueller, so she gave Dingman a shot, and she definitely used it. That was a nice spot.
So Tasia, a senior for the Jaguar team. Another short serve handled nicely by Hess.
Out to Alex Keeble, down the line. Kylie Winter picks that up.
And that's when our own home court can put a damper on us.
Yep. It's really tough to get that off the rafters. It's especially when a hard ball is coming at you and gets reflected off of your hands or your platform, and it's hard to keep an eye on it.
Xander serving for Irish.
Looks like
set up outside.
Mueller went right over the block.
She is in the 20s for her kill total tonight. Edmondson unofficially with 15 or 16.
They're going to go outside to Jude. That gets blocked. Keeble
Set
picks
her
it
out.
up. Edmondson on the outside, or back row. Tasia Marthaler picks that up outside to Mueller. Did a nice cut there. Nice start for the Jaguars here in the fourth set, up 5-1. Outside to Jude again. Kern with a nice save. Back row to Winter. Gets touches on that. Keeble's going to go in the middle to Jude. She's going to tip it. Fisher's going to pick it up.
Roll ball and out of bounds. So unforced error there after the Jaguars had started out that set pretty well.
Kern tried to set that up to Ava Mueller, but she was a little bit behind, a little bit in front of the ball, so she tried to give a little extra to it, and it was just out of bounds.
Nice up. Yeah, Brooklyn Fisher tried tipping that. Kind of missed it, to be honest. So then she tried swinging on the way down, but that was a tough ball for Kaylee Fisher and a tough one for Brooklyn Fisher as well to get to.
That's going to be a nice setup. Ava Mueller.
Wow! Out of
That was a
system.
really nice setup from Tasia Marthaler. It all started with the pass to, is that Kylie Winter that got that
That
serve
dig,
receive?
yeah. And now Kaylee Fisher will go back to serve for the Jaguars.
Abby Bergey's up front. Nice pass. Going outside to Edmondson. That gets blocked. Abby Bergey with a nice block.
Yeah, that was a tight ball there for Edmondson, so.
Not much she could do with it.
Yep. (7-3) score here in the fourth set. Jaguars lead it 2-1. Short serve, dug out nicely. They
Kaylee
go back
Fisher
to.
with a nice dig. Bergey with the swing, gets blocked. Kern picks it up. Can BB get there? They're going to free ball it
Wow.
over. Nice save from Kaylee Fisher. Outside to Edmondson. Tip. Kaylee Fisher's there. They're going to go outside to Mueller. Off ball. Free ball it over. Keeble's going outside to Edmondson again. Oh. Went right in between Ava Mueller's hands.
Yeah, she was trying to get out of the way, knew she couldn't then, and tried putting a hand on it and just couldn't do it. So a smart shot there from Edmondson to cut.
Looked like she was
cut
still
that.
in motion.
Yeah.
When, she couldn't really decide if she was going to pass it or set it.
Yeah.
Fisher's blocked in the middle.
That's Gwen Guyan in the block there. So look for the Jaguars to stop this little run that Emma Jude is serving on. Nice up from Bergey.
Mueller on the right side. That gets
Nice dig.
nice dig from Maple Lake. Bergey on the outside. Little too much.
That dig there from Allison Xander. The
Took it right in the
senior.
chest.
Yeah, so you got to put your body on the line, and she proved that there.
Jude back to serve. Fisher in the middle gets a nice one.
Yeah, that ball kind of fell in slow motion off
Yeah.
the block there, and Maple Lake was just too slow to get to that one.
Page up in the front row for Marthaler as Ava Mueller goes back to serve.
Look for Paige up to get a quick set.
Yeah.
At some point here, she's going to get going. Good dig there, Elson Peter. Good nice
Ava
dig in the back
Mueller.
row. Mueller.
Touch.
And touch.
Page up gets the kill off the block, and then the back row player touched it as well.
And there is Paige up. Nice strong serve again from
Tight
Mueller.
pass.
Joust at the net. Won by, that's Ella Keeble, the setter, senior. That's a big point there. She goes back to serve now. Out of system, free ball over.
That was a
Wow,
nice free ball
smart
for
free
Kaylee
ball.
Fisher. Really tough free ball over and too much for Maple Lake to handle. Kind of front row players were going to transition back to start their approach and kind of just got mixed up between the front row and back row players. Smart move from Kaylee Fisher.
Brooklyn Fisher, good serve there.
Out to Hess. Gets a touch on it for BBE. Outside to Page up. Oh, that's going to be out.
Out.
Yeah, that hit the antenna first.
Yeah. Ava Mueller got an explanation there as the call will stand.
Nice serve for Edmondson. Outside to Dingman. Little off balance there. They're going to go in the middle. Kern picks it
Guyan.
up. BBE tries it in the middle. Allison Dingman puts it right in that middle, right in that donut hole.
She definitely was not expecting a kill on that
Right.
tip over. You could just see the way she plays. She's definitely having fun out there all the time. It's good to see.
She's really good for BBE defensively with the block, and so when she gets a kill, she almost acts surprised herself, which is really cool to see. Hess on the right side.
Good
Gets a nice
cross
kill
court.
there. Fun fact, Taylor Hess for Maple Lakes actually committed to University of Kentucky for softball. Maple Lake has a really good softball team every year too.
Yeah. That just goes back to what you were saying right away early in the broadcast. A lot of these girls see each other in different sports, and
Tough free ball over for Maple Lake.
it's good to see people excelling in multiple sports. So
Yeah.
congrats to her.
Tasia Marthaler goes back to serve.
Strong serve there, nicely handled
Outside
outside.
to Keeble, down the line. Kylie Winter picks it up, but nobody's there to help her out. That's a nice shot down the line for the freshman, Keeble. To be able to hit down the line as a freshman, too, that's a pretty hard thing to do for even a senior in high school. So definitely nice for their program to have her in a couple more years. Mueller on the outside, off the block and out.
Wow.
That was a big swing for her. She's having a night.
That she is. 20 plus kills.
So much of that is from the defense and from her setter, too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Big credit to them.
There's a service error from Kern.
And other than that serve, I mean, just the servers to be able to put that pressure on, get a lot of free
Yeah.
balls for the Jaguars to stay on those big runs to rack up that amount of kills.
Outside to Mueller, she tips it, pushes it down the line, it gets
Wow.
saved. Maple Lake's gonna have a free ball over. What is
Evil.
BB gonna do? In the middle, Brooklyn Fisher gets right through the block.
That's a big point there.
Yeah,
If Maple Lake would have scored off that, that would have been a big momentum swing for them.
Really nice save from the freshman, Alex Keeble, too.
Yes.
Kaylee Fisher back to serve.
Good strong serve there
Outside
outside.
to Edmondson, one block.
Wow.
Kern picks it up. Oh,
Oh.
huge for BBE. That was a really nice dig from Emily Kern. Brooklyn Fisher got tricked on the set to the middle, and so they had a one-on-one, and Kern picked that up.
Yeah, so we'll get a timeout here from Marty Keeble and the Maple Lake Irish as the Jaguars lead this one 15-11. So the Jaguars lead this one 15-11 here in the fourth set back at the Belgrade Burton El Rosa Elementary Gym. New gym court here, looks pretty nice. The Belgrade High School one got done a couple years ago, but some renovations now and the school's kind of looking more complete as they came in tonight. So
Outside to Edmondson, big swing. She's trying to jack her team up. Nice kill there. She went kind of down the line.
she's up to 18 kills. So a senior and a junior carrying a heavy workload for each of these teams. And that one's in the net.
Pedro comes up front.
Ava Mueller back to serve.
BBE holds a nice lead here in the fourth set. See if they can keep it going to close it out. Ooh,
Good
tough
serve.
serve. Free ball, not quite. That was super close.
Keeble there again to try getting that one over, and bodies flying over there, try to keep that ball up. Good hustle there. Good serve though from Mueller.
For sure.
And that one swings out of bounds.
Ella Keeble back to serve, the senior from Maple Lake.
Good serve. Nicely handled though by Mueller in the back row.
Berge with the tip that gets picked up from Edmondson. Free ball. Right side to Fisher. She gets blocked, but
And out of bounds. Wow.
BBE has had a lot of points tonight. That's off the hands of a Maple Lake Irish player and goes out of bounds.
Brooklyn Fisher now serving for the Jaguars, up by 5.
Overpass here. Dingman puts it down. There's that big smile again. Super fun to see her get excited about a kill like that.
And the team in the crowd, that just gets you going. And there's another one. They must have tried scouting that a little bit to get that back corner.
Yeah.
I don't know if but
Edmondson back to serve. BB's had some trouble with her serve tonight. Out of system. Allison Dingman's gonna take a roll shot. Going right side to Hess.
Good
nice
swing.
Kern sets it up to Berge. Gets dug up. Right side to Hess again. Mueller picks that up, going outside to Rupp. Block, Kern picks it up. Kaylee Fisher pushes it. Edmonds right there. In the middle. Picked up from Kaylee Fisher. Right side to Berge. Off the block and in. Good rally there for both teams.
And, oh, they got a timeout. Okay, everyone was on the court. Okay, so we got a little confusion, but Maple Lake has taken their second timeout, and the Jaguars lead this one 20-14. We'll be back shortly. So the Jaguars kind of question if they got their rotation subs in, but they said they didn't. So now Kylie Winter is going back to serve. Abby Bergey's coming out. So 20-14 here. Good serve there. Nicely handled though.
Pass on the right side gets blocked. Kaylee Fisher picks it up. Went outside to Paige Rupp. Gets the fingers of the libero and out. Paige Rupp with a nice kill.
Good swing there from Paige Rupp.
We can't see what the
Kill totals are.
maybe it's 9. We really can't see, but she's had a good night too.
Yes. Yeah. Good up there.
Back row from Edmondson off
Touch
the block.
block.
Tight pass. That's questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. Net was moving a little bit, but.
Those are really hard when it's so close to that antenna. You can't really do much.
Yep. So it will be the libero, Bryn Elson-Peter. Winter, Kern Mueller in the back row for the Jaguars, set to receive the serve.
Nice pass, tight. Kaylee Fisher with a tip. Oh, blocked by
Big
Allison
block.
Dingman. Big block. Everything's kind of working for BBE at this first set. They've really turned it up a notch. Maple Lake can't really get any footing to get any points back.
Yeah, they have played a really strong game tonight here.
In the middle for Jude, tip. Ooh, confusion over who's grabbing that. That was a nice, smart play from Jude.
Allison Zander back in for the Irish to serve. Down 6 points.
Dingman from the right side gets blocked. Gets her own ball. In the middle, it's Jude, tipped again. Kylie Winters there, outside to Mueller. Right through the block again.
Big swing again. I think it reads 25 kills for Ava Mueller, if we can see it
It's a
correctly.
great night. Outside to Jude. Tasia
Nice
Winters
dig.
there. Tasia Marthaler. Libero picks that up. Marthaler's there. They're going to free ball it over for the Maple Lake Irish. In the middle for Jude. Fisher's going to go outside to Mueller. Blocked. Again. Mueller's blocked again. One more time for Mueller.
Goes with this tip.
Tips it over. That's a kill.
Wow. That is really a gritty
Yeah.
run there.
This was a great fourth set by the Jaguars. Coach Hunter, she was Coach Dietz to me. If she's watching right now, she should be really proud of this Jaguar team. She's on maternity leave right now. They played a great fourth set.
And the Irish hold on.
Jude gets a kill right between the block, but yeah, the Jaguars have played really well this whole game. Brightbox done a really good job of taking over while Dietz is on maternity leave.
Hunter,
sorry.
free ball over. Outside.
Marthaler with a dig. Nobody's there.
I don't count this Maple Lake team out. They have Edmondson back in this front row.
Yeah.
She's gone on some kill streaks of her own. She's got 19 kills on the night. She's no slouch. This Maple Lake team, as I say
Ended on
that,
a service
error. Jaguars take set number 4, 25-18, and they take this one 3-1. This is the first time, I think, in 6, 7, 8 years that the Jaguars have beaten Maple Lake in conference play. I think
like
so.
that.
It's something.
They go back and forth.
It's a very big win though for the Jaguars as a whole, and a big win on their home court in front of a packed house tonight for Dig Pink Night. So very
That's a
big
loud
win.
ass pep band. I don't know if you can hear what we're saying. Sorry. It was a good game. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Have a great night.